How about? Did you hear about? Now you have we have Herman Cain, the so-called former owner and business genius of Godfather Pizza. He no longer owns that now, but he was at one time the CEO and did quite well with it. Did you hear about a week back what Jon Stewart said about him, or how he did an impression of him?
No, I don't.
Well, actually, he basically, and I think Herman Cain got a little bit insulted, but Jon Stewart was just doing an impression of Herman Cain, and it almost sounded a little bit like Amos and Andy, like.
Amos and Andy, that's before my time. Tell me what that's about.
Well, it's one of those stereotypical minstrel shows back in the early 1900s.
Oh, okay. I got you. Kingfish. Yeah, I remember.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And you know something? I'm surprised there wasn't a whole lot of backlash. And I guess what Herman Cain was saying, he was saying Jon Stewart was doing this just because he was a black man who was a conservative.
Well, I told you Jon Stewart was a hack, a talentless hack, and you stood up for him and said, "Oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread. I love Jon Stewart. He's very talented." And now you get to see his true colors. He's a racist, plain and simple. How can you use that minstrel black voice? And if I may, can I just try to mimic what he probably?
No, let's see if you can do it. This is Digital Dave doing it, not Stone.
Now, whom there now, Andy? Oh, shit, whom there now? Where's Sapphire? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Something like that?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was just amazing why there wasn't a whole lot of backlash in regards to that. Do you think if John...
Because not too many people know that Cain is a black man.
Well, do you think...
he's a white guy.
Maybe. I mean, do you think if Jon Stewart was on the Fox network and he was a conservative and he did something like that, he would be lambasted?
I would be fired immediately. Well, not playing football. Hey, speaking of that, your boy's last show was last week.
Whose last show was that?
Glenn Beck.
Oh, really? I was not aware of that. You know, it's amazing.
He's gone.
Hey, I still don't know what happened to that because, I mean, his ratings are still phenomenal.
Well, he said he needed to take a powder.
Oh, so was it a mutual thing or what?
Well, according to him it was, but I saw that read an article where his ratings were dipping, and because of that, he just said, "Let me jump ship before they go completely kaput and they throw me off."
Because I know you brought that last time. It might have been because he was becoming more of a religious guy as opposed to a politician.
Very hard religious right wing, and almost unwatchable at times.
Right.
Unless you're in the mood for that type of thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but not on your, political type show where you're trying to get politics and figure out things that are going on. You really don't want this, heavy religious. There's a place for it somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah, I still think he was like in the top 5 in Fox shows. So that's something.